Hello. Here we have the mother-in-law suite for the Painted Mountain residence, which is a one-bedroom attached structure with its own kitchen, its own bathroom, laundry, so that guests can come and go as they please and not have to be involved with the main house, although it is an attached structure. That attached structure has some advantages where you don't have to have a setback from the building, and this structure, which resembles a cottage type, an old cottage, actually was made to look as though it were the original structure and added on to with the main house. Let's go inside and take a look. So here we have a very simple kitchenette for whoever's staying, whoever your guests are, can stay indefinitely, come and go as they please. It's also connected with the garage of the main building, so they can have access through there. You've got a almost Jack and Jill style bathroom, so that it can be the main restroom for the common area, where it also has its own pocketing door which comes into the bedroom area. It's a pretty simple bedroom. We've got a retaining condition on this side, so outside there's the mountain is actually up against the building here, which is interesting from the outside. But they've also got a private patio here, screened with the vegetation, but you want to come out and enjoy a mountain view, read a book, what have you. You've just got this beautiful view of nature. This French-style casita was made to look as though it were always here, and that the main house were added on. And so it's kind of the inspiration for the rest of the themes throughout the property of this French style with kind of a modern twist. So here's a little spin on a traditional type of board and batten siding, where we've recreated that look with a concrete precast board. So the homeowner didn't want the risk of wood exposed on the exterior and have to deal with that maintenance. So we were able to solve that problem but keep the look of this old world type of structure. So this material we have here is actually precast concrete made to look like wood for this board and batten type of construction. Not super interesting to some, but this is a built-in fertilizer tank with this siphon line that comes in, runs through. You've got 5 gallons there. Every quarter it gets refilled, but that introduces a liquid fertilizer into the irrigation system to keep the plants healthy and green. So we've got this vaulted ceiling to kind of open up the space, the bay window seating, and this open shelving, which is actually sitting on top of the countertop. So you've got that solid surface that you can clean dust easily. But the outside views are just great, very comfortable space. This comes out, we've got some raised gardening beds and this grass courtyard with the bistro lighting, which is just really beautiful at night. And right back to where we started. Some of the major differences between attached and detached should be pretty obvious, but an attached shares at least one wall with the main house or basement extension. More cost effective, being that you don't need a separate sub panel or permit, and easier to tie in the plumbing and such. Since we have both here, let's go take a look at what a detached looks like. Disconnected from the main building, we have the pool house, which is a detached structure, which offers a little more privacy for your guests, and a small studio. Again, we have a kitchenette without an oven, but it's got a microwave, its own refrigerator, mini dishwasher, breakfast area, and this great view out to the pool. It also has its very own laundry unit, washer, dryer. Just offers a little more privacy for guests than the building that's attached. Does have its own separate panel, separate utilities, separate tie-in, but that panel also backfeeds the pool. Outside, we've got this gazebo shade structure, and one nice feature is this furniture that goes into the pool. They chose more of a lap pool design, sport pool, so they could play volleyball and water sports and things. And on the other side, we have this gazebo with the gas fire pit. All right, so now we visited a attached structure, detached suite. Which do you prefer? If you have the acreage and the property, you might consider a detached structure, where if you're a little more confined, you might prefer something that's a little closer to home. This is Chris with AFT. Thanks for hanging out with us and talking about detached and attached mother-in-law suites.